I'd never done melodies like that. I'd never tried singing on a piano beat like that. There was something in the water that day that just made it. I mean, even looking back on it now, we've never made anything like it, you know?
Yeah. I think I've never been in that low of a place in my life since, even through everything that's happened in my past year with addictions and whatnot.
Yeah, and that was like the first time I felt like music actually, you know, like I first listened to that mix, I'm like, dude, this actually makes me feel better, you know?
Yeah.
Like it somehow makes it feel like my depression isn't this like dark weakness.
Right. It's like, oh, but this is actually kind of beautiful.
I can kind of make it conform to me and I can use it.
I kind of like this.
Yeah, dude.
No, but seriously, because I forget what antidepressant it was, but
Lexapro.
Any one of them like Sertraline or Lexapro. I forget which one I was on at the time, but and no pseudo effects or anything like that. It really just boosted my serotonin super high, and I remember it came down over like the next 4 days.
Yeah,
and I was like, man, I'm never gonna be able to look back from that again. Like they just boosted my brain like way higher than it was supposed to be, and they just let it drain over the next 4 days.
I swear.
But that's when Josh brought your music to me, and I was like, there's something really, really different about what this dude's doing with this music.
Yeah, what was the first song you heard? Was it I Wish This Was a Love Story?
Yeah.
Because that was right when I made Veins too.
Yeah, Veins. And
I was still doing like rap back then.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey.
I really wasn't doing any singing back then either. It was just like, all right, dude, no one's tapping into this like really sad shit. Like all my homies around me are sad. Like we don't have no music to bump, you know?
I got a couple melody.
Yeah, dude. I was like, no, we don't have anything to listen to. And then Lil Peep like blew up overnight.
Wait, how about that?
I know.
How about now?
Yeah, I know. Where y'all at now? Where the haters at? Where the fucking haters in?
Where y'all at now playing around?
No, for real, dude.
All right. Is there a healthy music work-life balance like some of these people appear to have?
Shit, if there is, I haven't fucking found it.
Me either.
No, you know, I don't think you should put yourself into an emotional stress where it's like, all right, if I don't make this perfect, I'm not going to be able to release it. You know, I feel like a lot of people that I've even worked with or artists I talk to, they have so many good ideas, but like they just trap themselves into, oh, I can't get it how I want it to be, or I can't, it doesn't sound like my favorite artist's song, you know? And I genuinely think like you're your own worst enemy. You're gonna be your biggest doubter. Like whatever that voice is in your head is gonna be saying, you know. And if you can use that to your advantage too, like if you're doubting yourself, it's like, okay, well, what is it that I'm so worried about? Well, then go show other people that and see if they catch on to it.
Right.
You know.
Right.
Like even when we were submitting our songs to other people, like every single song I've ever released has something wrong in my head that I'm like, I could have fixed that, or I could have fucking changed it or done something different. But nobody ever points it out, you know? And it's a lot of times it is in your head, or it's just you over analyzing, you know, a song.
Yeah.
Like if you go listen to Lil Peep, I don't remember what it is. It's like The Way I See Things or some shit. And the snare and the clap is so loud, bro. It's clipping, bro. It's the whole song, but it's got 200 million plays.
Yep.
You know?
It's just, I don't know, just the type of speaker it was laying on or whatever.
Like most of X's, like he literally made distorted bass a thing.
Right.
You know? You're recording on fucking Audacity. You don't give a shit.
Meant to do that exactly, Audacity. We got the Yeti out. You think we're giving a crap about levels right now? Gain staging?
Like I think if the emotion is actually in it and you're not just writing something that has no actual part of you in it, then that was what people will catch on to. It'll just feel like some generic cliche song.
Yeah.
But I don't, you know, the healthy life balance with it, if as long as it's not bringing you like more misery or suffering than not making it, I'm always down to do it. Because even though it is hard emotionally to make a lot of these songs, if I'm not working on music at all, I'm literally in this like feels like this free fall of like desperation. Like I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life. I don't know what I'm gonna tell my family.
Yeah, like early midlife crisis limbo.
Yeah, you go to family reunions or get together. Hey, what are you doing nowadays? Oh well, I gave up music.
What are you doing?
I work this job that I hate, and I'm kind of broke. Like,
Right.
no, I can't. That's not a future I'm gonna live in.
Right. What are you doing nowadays? I quit. I'm a quitter.
Yeah. Like,
No.
why'd you give up the music? Well, I just was too fucking sad.
I can.
It just doesn't
Why did you guys
work.
tell me to give up the music?
Like, yeah, because kids our age now, they're graduating college with a fucking bachelor's degree, or they've got 4 years into some sales job that they've been moving up in or something. Like for us to start over, we'll be at a disadvantage.
100%.
But if we stay with it, we're ahead of the game because we have 10 years into it already.
Yeah.
Most guys don't have
Yeah.
won't ever have 10 years into something that they actually believe in.
Right. And there's truly a gift there, and we should anoint those.
Yeah, and I was, I was talking to my
have them
videographer
too.
last time I shot with him, and he was like, he works like 50 hours a week at this security job, and the guy that was, we were renting the building from, he's kind of like, yeah, man, if you're gonna be putting 50 hours in for somebody else, you might as well be coming home
Yeah.
and grinding for what you want to do too.
Yeah, you better be.
Yeah,
That spoke to me.
because
Yeah,
if
you
you
better put
don't,
15 in
then
for
someone else is
yourself.
gonna make the choices for you. Like, you're afraid to go take that step. Watch when someone else tells you have to fucking take that step, and then it's like, all right, well, if you get caught into that loop, then you're fucked.
Better go get your 401k right now.
Yeah, dude. It's like if you have that in your head every single day, or if you're afraid to like try to start something or like continue working on something, just imagine like what Jim Rohn said. Imagine when you get the bill for not trying.
Oof.
That's true desperation.
Yep. Yep.
And
People need to hear that.
Yeah, dude.
Need to hear that.
Can't be living. That's not a future for us.
Yeah, I feel like there's too many people that are older than us right now saying don't get stuck at the same place, or don't not do that, or don't get stuck at the same job for too long, or this and that.
Yeah, and I mean we have way more opportunity than anyone before us has ever. Our parents didn't have this. They couldn't go and just start posting videos online and making money.
Right. Right. So we ought to.
Even musicians, like, bro, we'd have to be on tours or like at a mall selling our CDs, trying to, make
Right.
money.
All day.
Yeah, we couldn't get lucky on some algorithms or like some people online over in Europe catching our music. Like, it just didn't work. They'd be downloading off LimeWire and we wouldn't see shit.